Nah, I didn't. I pronounced Arkansas the way it's supposed to be pronounced. Arkansas. So one thing we have to remember when we're looking at the names of states and places, especially stuff in the United States that is named after Native Americans, is we are most often saying it wrong. Because both Arkansas and the Arkansas River are named after the same group of people who are called the Quapaw. And I'm also saying that wrong because the actual tribal name is Oogapah. So where does the word Arkansas or Arkansas come from? Well, it comes from the Algonquin people. The Algonquin peoples are one of the First Nations indigenous people of Canada, and they also exist here in the U.S., mainly in kind of like the Great Lakes region. There's some in the Great Plains, but for the most part, they're kind of in the northern part. So why do we use a French corruption of an Algonquin word to refer to a different group of people? That is because the French are one of the first European nations to come in and settle and colonize what is today Canada. They're going to be one of the second group of Europeans to come into Kansas after the Spanish come here in the 1500s. They're going to be here in around the 1600s, and they're going to explore mainly kind of the four state area of what is today Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. So yeah, the way that Arkansas is pronounced by the people who live in Arkansas is the French pronunciation of Arkansas, you know, like Arkansas. So like you gotta throw the little French on there. And then like the way that the Arkansas River began being referred to by the Spanish, who were competing for the French for domination of this area, they had a completely different name for it, but they started calling it the Arkansas to make fun of the French and like their little le on there. So that's how we got the Arkansas River. Kansas itself is named for the Kaw, who are a group of people who are very closely related to the Quapaw, but a different and distinct group together. So yeah, there you go. There's your linguistic language, why we say stuff the way we say, and it's all because French, English, and Spanish people butchered Native American names. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.